Well, hi folks. I titled this video "A Tale of Two Chucks." Alright, well this is the chuck off the big lathe. And I'm going to take a look at it. I tore it apart, cleaned it up, and it is a, whoop, that's upside down, 24-inch chuck. Well, I kind of decided that it may have seen its better days. One thing, if you look at that end, this is twisted. This one twisted a little. That one there is twisted. So there's been a lot of gronk put on this thing. If you slip them down into the holes, oh, that's probably almost 1/8 inch to 3/16 slop in there. That's on all of them. And the chuck jaws, I don't really know, but if you see here, see how these teeth, they're almost gone. The surface of this thing, you see here, I don't know what this is, or it's so rough, I just don't get it. But so if you look at the jaws and the chucks, and if you put one in, see if I can zoom this in a little bit more. Alright. Well, you can lay side to side, up and down, and it doesn't matter what position you put them in. Well, this one over here, let's see, get you. This one over here has got the screw in it, so you know, I could do some work to it and improve it, but I can't do nothing about all this slop. And another thing is, the height of this chuck, the thickness of it, I guess you'd say, not the height, is only 3.5 inches. That's a 24-inch chuck. I've got an 18-inch chuck that's 4 inches. So I think this is a light-duty chuck. So I guess what I'm going to do, right or wrong, I purchased another one. Found one on eBay. Well, after I was looking at it, it's like, well, what do I do? Keep this one? Well, let's go look on eBay. Looked on eBay, sure enough, what did I find? 24-inch chuck, 6-inch holes. These bowl holes match. It is 5.5 inches deep, thick, tall, whatever you want to call that. Brand new, never been on a machine. So anyway, I purchased it. More on that in a little bit, but I think I'm going to make a welding table out of this for my TIG welder, because I don't have one for it. It worked pretty good for that, but I think it's just seen its better days. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I guess I made the decision, so I gotta stick to it, right? So, this showed up here today. This is the second part of the Tale of Two Chucks video. I wonder what's under there. Got a nice box. Well, let's see. Oh my, look at that. That is a new chuck. Never been on a machine. Near as I can tell, it'll bolt up to the big lathe. The bolt hole pattern in the middle is the same. Maybe I'll have to do some minor things to the back, but I don't think so, but I don't know. We'll have to get it unboxed and take a look. We'll go back to the other lathe, back to the big lathe, and I'll show you what's going on there. Alright, so what we got here, I would say, is an adapter. Somebody made this plate to go onto the original spindle with these holes, and the big chuck mounts to these holes here. I don't really know why they got so much extra meat here, so we'll do some investigating and see if we can't machine this down and thin it up. And also, it's pretty thick. I don't know if we'll be able to see this or not, but probably not. I'm going to get it up in the light here. It was 3 inches thick. Don't really know if it needs to be that thick. So I'm thinking about, time will tell, if we can machine off this diameter, change the thickness. Well, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but at least I've got something to work with there. If I get the bolts loose so I can get it off. And then down in the spindle bore, it's kind of rusty and crusty. So what I got is this cylinder hone, and it'd go from 2 inches to 7 inches. So I can use it quite a bit around here. What I'm doing is I'm going inside here and trying to break the rust loose. I've done some already, I just was playing around, so you can see how far I've got down in there, and you can see the rust back in there. There is really pretty bad, so it's cleaning out. I mean, it's working anyway. That's what I've been doing a lot, is cleaning, and I'm really surprised at the very small amount of wear that I'm finding on a lot of stuff. I think it's gonna be okay. But I'll have to get that chuck off that pallet and get it up so we can look at it some more. Thought I'd show you the new lathe chuck after I got it all cleaned up. I tore it all apart and got all the cosmoline and dirt and everything else off of it, so let's go take a look. I found a maker's mark on it. It's a Rhino chuck made in India. Let's see if I can get this. Right there it says Rhino made in India. We got these lines going across here. They're all 1/2 inch apart, and if you look, I don't know if it'll show up or not, but anyway, each line is marked. Starts at, goes 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's marked on that jaw, and the numbers are marked on the opposite jaw too. These jaws, they can extend a long ways into the hole, because these things are, what the heck, what are they, 5 3/4 inches long, I believe. They're about 1 1/4 inches longer and 1 1/4 inches taller than the other chuck was. So I think it turned out pretty good. It's good and tight, so it'll make do a good job on the lathe anyway. So if anybody's ever heard of a Rhino chuck or anything about them, what I found out, it looks like they were imported in the 60s or 70s, but I could be way off on that too. So please like, share, and comment, and we'll see y'all later.